Ondo and Zetachain are both amazing projects. In the last 30 days, the Zetachain has pumped to about 100%, while Ondo was getting about 160% in the last 30 days. These two projects had successfully doubled in price in the last 30 days. Investors are confused about which of these cryptos is good to buy long-term as they ask questions like, "Nay, is Ondo crypto better than Zetachain? Which of these two cryptos do you choose long-term?" In this video, we will be discussing this topic. But before getting into the discussion, please note that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say about coins I talk about is based on my research and opinions. So when investing in any coin I recommend, kindly do a little more research to be on the safer side and do not forget to invest wisely. Without much saying, let's get into the discussion. According to CoinMarketCap, Zetachain is a novel L1 that has chain-agnostic interoperability built-in, EVM-compatible, Cosmos/IBC, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Tron, etc. Developers currently use Zetachain's messaging capabilities to send data and native value without wrapping assets between any chains. While Ondo Finance's initial product is a DeFi protocol built on Ethereum that provides liquidity services between protocols. In V2, it completely shifted its focus to tokenizing real-world assets, RWA. With this, you can see that Ondo and Zetachain are different projects solving problems in the cryptocurrency space. So I can't choose. In my opinion, both Zetachain and Ondo are doing well in the market. So tell me which one you'll go for. And why you go for one and leave the other, cause I can't choose. For me, I just think you should get both coins. Before ending this video, let's dive deep into both coins. Ondo Finance's initial product is a DeFi protocol built on Ethereum that provides liquidity services between protocols. In V2, it completely shifted its focus to tokenizing real-world assets, RWA. It introduced fund management products that support various underlying assets, such as U.S. government bonds, notes, and U.S. money market funds. Ondo launched a DeFi protocol on Ethereum that provides liquidity services between protocols, also known as LAS, liquidity as a service. After Compound introduced liquidity mining in October 2020, the market entered DeFi summer, where many protocols used liquidity mining to bootstrap their projects by offering high mining rewards to attract users. However, as more and more protocols introduced liquidity mining, low APY incentives were no longer sufficient to attract capital and users to provide liquidity to the protocols. To compete for users, protocols chose to bear high costs to attract users to their projects at the beginning by offering extremely high APYs. However, such high APYs are not sustainable. To solve this problem, since September 2021, protocols like Ondo Finance that provide sustainable liquidity services for other protocols have gradually emerged in the market. Ondo Finance initially focused on providing short-term, low-cost liquidity to projects. Ondo Finance operates based on a flexible mechanism, creating a diverse and easily customizable financial ecosystem. User projects can participate by depositing tokens into Ondo Finance's liquidity pool for an optional term. The platform will then send this crypto asset to liquidity pools of equivalent value from trusted partners such as Frax, Fei, Angle, Paladin, Near. The newly created liquidity pair is transferred to decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap or SushiSwap to perform the farming process. At maturity, Ondo Finance automatically withdraws liquidity from the exchange along with farm profits earned back to the platform. Assets and fixed interest rates for partners will be returned. The remaining cryptocurrency will be transferred to the project sending the token. This creates a flexible cycle allowing users to participate in the farming process to earn stable profits, avoiding many unexpected risks. However, with the prolonged bear market in the cryptocurrency space, TVL, total value locked, in the DeFi space has significantly shrunk. The market's attention has shifted to the vast world of real-world assets, aiming to transfer off-chain assets to on-chain assets and opening up the narrative of RWA. DeFi blue-chip protocols like MakerDAO have already introduced RWA-related businesses. Ondo Finance has also shifted its business focus to version 2 and now specializes in the public bond market. This article will provide a detailed explanation of the operation mechanism of Ondo Finance's latest products, OUSG and OMMF, as well as analyze the project's economic model and development status. Ondo Finance Introduction. The founders of Ondo Finance are two former Goldman Sachs employees. The project completed a $4 million seed funding round in August 2021, led by Pantera Capital. In April 2022, it completed a $20 million series of funding round, bringing the total funding received to $24 million to date. Ondo Finance is currently focusing on real-world assets, RWA, and has launched funds that support a variety of underlying assets, including U.S. government bonds, bills, and money market funds. This offers investors a diversified selection based on their risk appetite. Ondo Finance charges an annual management fee of 0.15%. The project was founded in 2021 by Pinkasurana, formerly the vice president of the tech team at Goldman Sachs, who led their blockchain development team. Team members have rich backgrounds from various institutions and protocols, such as Goldman Sachs, Fortress, Bridgewater, and MakerDAO. The organizational structure of the project team follows a standard fund structure, including limited partners and general partners, as well as qualified custodians, fund administrators, and vault auditors, among other third-party service providers. Product development. Ondo Finance was officially launched in August 2021. Its initial version, V1, primarily offered two products, Ondo Vault and DAO Vault. Ondo Vaults are designed to provide users with fixed and variable returns, while DAO Vaults facilitate token liquidity between different DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Essentially, both are tools for capital management. In the first 6 months after its launch, the project's flagship product was the Ondo Vault. A specific number of vaults would be made available for subscription every month. However, 6 months after going live, Ondo developed its DAO Vault product, aimed at providing liquidity services between different protocols. This led to a decrease in the frequency of opening new Ondo Vaults. With the compression of DeFi yields in 2022, the Ondo Finance team decided to phase out vaults and loss, collectively called Ondo V1. It introduced Ondo V2, which includes tokenized funds, Ondo Funds, and Flux Finance. It was launched in January 2023. The core feature of Ondo Funds is that it allows stable coin holders to invest in bonds and U.S. government bonds. Investors will receive tokenized fund shares that can be transferred on-chain, including the U.S. Government Bond Fund, OUSG, the Short-Term Investment Grade Bond Fund, OSDB, and the High Yield Corporate Bond Fund, OHYG. Ondo Finance charges a management fee of 0.15% per year. In August of this year, Ondo Finance officially launched the USD Yield, USDY, a tokenized note backed by short-term U.S. government bonds and bank demand deposits. U.S. users and institutions cannot use USDY, and it can be transferred on-chain after 40 to 50 days of purchase. Ondo previously launched 4 fund products for U.S. users supported by different underlying assets. Among them, the largest and most prominently displayed on the official website is the OUSG fund. To expand the use case of OUSG, Ondo developed its own decentralized lending protocol, Flux Finance. In February, it announced its launch on the Ethereum mainnet. Borrowers can use OUSG as collateral, and lenders provide stable coins such as USDC to earn interest. Currently, the total value locked, TVL, in Flux Finance's liquidity pools has exceeded $60 million, with OUSG contributing approximately $37 million. The outstanding loans in the protocol amount to about $25 million. Risk warning. The real-world assets RWA sector holds significant potential this year, with numerous on-chain and off-chain projects already positioning themselves in the space. Ondo Finance has rolled out tokenized public debt products, allowing stable coin holders to invest in U.S. Treasury bonds and investment-grade corporate bonds through their tokenized funds. However, it's worth noting that this sector still carries the following risks. Connecting real-world assets to the blockchain necessitates dealing with a myriad of legal and regulatory issues. The cryptocurrency industry is still in its nascent to early growth stages, and there is not yet comprehensive legal clarity on the valuation and regulation of cryptocurrencies. Let's talk about Zetachain. What is Zetachain? Zetachain, Zeta, is a Layer 1 blockchain and interoperational platform that enables cross-chain data exchanges and smart contract executions. Decentralized apps, dApps, built on Zetachain utilize smart contracts that can read and write data across different chains. This allows the dApps to leverage the features of multiple different blockchains as if the apps were based on and operated on a single one. Zetachain supports omni-chain programmability not only for smart platforms such as Ethereum or Polygon, but also for non-smart contract chains that don't natively feature such functionality, e.g., Bitcoin or Dogecoin, Doge. Ankur Nandwani, a former Coinbase team member and the creator of the Basic Attention Token, BAT, cryptocurrency, founded the Zetachain project in 2021. Its platform launched testnet operations in 2022. Soon after, Zetachain's innovative concept of omni-chain smart contracts attracted significant interest from the investor community, and the project raised $27 million in venture capital funding in 2023. On February 1, 2024, Zetachain launched its mainnet. The Zetachain platform is theoretically capable of connecting any chain. For now, however, its team is focusing integration efforts on the largest blockchains: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, and BNB chain, BNB. Why is Zetachain unique? Zetachain's unique proposition lies in its ability to bridge the gaps between various blockchain ecosystems and as a key player in advancing the vision of a more interconnected and accessible blockchain-based Internet or Web3. Zetachain's mission is to bring crypto back to its decentralized roots, providing a platform that is open and accessible to all and enabling a world where developers and users can seamlessly interact with any blockchain. How does Zetachain work? At the base level, Zetachain's Layer 1 blockchain uses Cosmos SDK and the Tendermint consensus engine, operating on a proof-of-stake (POS) algorithm with smart contract functionality. Zetachain's smart contracts can read and write data on any chain to which they've established a connection, enabling seamless asset transfers and smart contract execution capability across multiple chains. Thanks to this omni-chain functionality, Zetachain-based dApps can utilize assets on other chains without the need for asset bridging, including chains like Bitcoin, which lack smart chain functionality. Zetachain's architecture features ZetaEVM, ZEVM, an Ethereum-compatible engine that powers the omni-chain smart contracts. Zetachain key features. Hyperconnected nodes. As noted above, Zetachain is a POS network. As such, it depends on validator nodes to process blocks of transactions. In addition to these core validators, the platform features another type of network actor, hyperconnected nodes. These special nodes continually monitor cross-chain communication and transactions across the entire multi-chain setup and help flag any inconsistent or fraudulent transactions that might occur during cross-chain exchanges. While the job of the core validator nodes is to secure the main Zetachain Layer 1 network, hyperconnected nodes are the primary guardians of cross-chain security. Omni-chain contracts. Omni-chain smart contracts are the most distinct feature of the Zetachain protocol. They're used to orchestrate transaction activity across different blockchain networks. In order to provide omni-chain smart contract functionality, Zetachain has implemented a ZRC20 token standard, an extension of the ERC20 standard used on Ethereum and other EVM-compatible networks. Unlike ERC20, Zetachain's ZRC20 standard can support smart functionality for assets based on non-smart chains. Cross-chain message passing. Zetachain also supports cross-chain messaging to pass lightweight data across different blockchains. Cross-chain messaging and data transfers can be used when full-scale smart contract functionality isn't required by an app. While the use of complex functionality and smart contract logic requires omni-chain contracts, cross-chain messaging is more suitable for simple use cases, e.g., NFT transfers or basic dApps that require minimal data exchange. Managed external assets. The Zetachain protocol can also be used to manage assets and vaults hosted on other blockchains remotely. This function allows you to apply smart contract logic to non-smart contract chains like Bitcoin and Dogecoin. What is Zeta? Zeta is Zetachain's native crypto token used to pay block rewards, gas fees, and cross-chain transactions. It's also utilized on the platform's core crypto pools to provide liquidity and to incentivize liquidity providers, LPs. Additionally, Zeta serves as a governance token. Zeta holders can vote on important network and policy changes affecting the protocol and its Layer 1 chain. The token's initial supply, specified at 2.1 billion, has already been minted. Of this, 31.5 million Zeta are allotted to the Genesis airdrop, dedicated to those who have been using and contributing to Zeta Labs since its platform's mainnet launch. Over 800,000 participants were deemed eligible after a snapshot was taken on August 20, 2023. During the initial 4 years, Zeta's total supply will remain fixed at 2.1 billion. After that, there will be a yearly supply inflation rate of about 2.5%. The precise amount of token inflation will depend upon Zeta's circulating supply at the time. Is Zetachain, Zeta, a good investment? You might consider investing in the Zeta token based on the following factors. 1. Zetachain is among the first platforms to provide native-level cross-chain communication and asset manipulation. This functionality has the potential to achieve mass adoption. As dApps become more sophisticated, developers and operators will be increasingly interested in the omni-chain features provided by the platform. The wider adoption of Zetachain smart contracts would, in turn, lead to a higher demand for the Zeta token. 2. Enabling smart functionality and external asset management for non-smart contract chains like Bitcoin and Dogecoin is another promising feature of Zetachain. This is particularly relevant for the Bitcoin blockchain, given the global army of BTC holders, according to the latest estimates, now totaling over 100 million, who, by blockchain industry standards, represent an enormous potential target audience. While there are many cross-chain solutions attempting to bring smart contract-like functionality to Bitcoin, Zetachain differs in one critical aspect. Its dApps can easily combine the management of Bitcoin assets with those from other popular chains, including Ethereum, Polygon, and BNB. For example, with Zetachain, you can utilize your BTC funds for advanced DeFi operations and swaps with ETH, BNB, PUL, and other popular cryptos.